Hello everyone, Sky/Mike here. Sorry if I'm a little too close to the camera. I've got a very short charging cord and my controller needs charging. So, till I find an adequate charge, I'm going to be this up close. So, around my time is about 8:30. I got my coffee. Let's do some more Libra of Soul. Alright then. As I walked through an old path through the forest, I came across a metal ring. Hey Ken! Hanging from a tree branch. Intrigued, I moved in closer, when from above I heard a gleeful voice.
Hiya!
Looking up, I spotted a slender young woman peering down at me from her perch atop a branch. So yeah.
Never seen you before. You don't look like you're following us.
I asked if she was alone up there, but she ignored me and continued her monologue.
You know, I was just starting to get a little restless.
She nearly jumped down from upon the tree.
The name's Tira, and I'm so famished I could die. Have any snacks for me?
Tira held both her hands out. I took some bread from my pack and handed it to her.
Thanks, you're the best. I got one more favor to ask, okay?
Tira looked at me, her eyes brimming with anticipation. Yeah, sure. I'll listen. As soon as I answered, a group of men appeared. These guys were good. I hadn't noticed them till they were nearly upon me. We've been looking for you, Sir Drossel. The man who spoke appeared to be their leader. He seized the young lady and took her metal ring from the tree.
No, stop it!
He turned to leave, still holding Tira captive, then called back to his associates. No witnesses. Well then, we're gonna have to take you down for taking Tira, the DLC character, well, pre-order character, but still. Now Nikki Cross is on Raw, Tyler Breeze on NXT, the Singh Brothers on 205 Live. Now I'm actually pretty happy that Tyler Breeze is back to NXT. He'll actually get quite a bit of action, I believe. Not to mention, if you've seen the spoilers of the new set of tapings, I think he's supposed to be in a feud, I believe. I think McIntyre. That's what I predict. Ow! No, I'm the only one with the katana. I'm the only one that can do it. Crap. But how do you feel about Killian Dane going back to NXT in real life? Alright then. Alright Tira, we saved you and I got your ring. Are you ready, game? My attack... Wait, you're joking, right? Dane is on NXT? I'm not joking. They do want to move him back to NXT. And I like Ace Austin. When my attackers defeated, I looked around for the man who had taken Tira captive. He and his prisoner were nowhere to be seen. As I searched the area, I noticed what appeared to be a trail of breadcrumbs. Aw, duh. That's not a lot of experience. Yeah, so Eric Young's on Raw doing nothing. I'm gonna follow the breadcrumbs. So Eric Young is on Raw doing nothing. I hear they want to send Dane to NXT and they want to send Wolf over to NXT UK. I followed the trail through the trees deeper and deeper into the forest. What was this Tira's doing? Before long, an old half-collapsed castle came into view. The trail of breadcrumbs led right to it. I crept towards the castle, scanning the area for danger. I spotted several sentries, all of them dressed like the man who had taken Tira. Hey Blake, I called it. Hey Blake! We vacated all champions to crown new champs. From what I could see, the sentries demanded a password to enter the castle. For such an old place, it was guarded extremely heavily. Maybe if I got closer, I could overhear the password. Even try reading someone's lips. Worth a shot. Suddenly, a piercing scream came from inside the castle. Too focused on discovering the password, I stumbled in surprise and stepped down hard on a dry branch. Alright, Blake. A loud snap cracked through the air, and one of the sentries caught sight of me. Oi, you! What do you think you're doing? Alright then, bring it, sir. I want to try and end SoulCalibur VI or Ace Attorney or Sega Genesis as quickly as I can, so I can finally get to Mortal Kombat 11. I have the same roster as in real life. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, damn it! No! I haven't seen it yet, but I do know that's the one that my friend Wolf tried out for. I think he probably would have gotten a... Ow! I think he would have gotten a role if he wasn't too short from what he told me. Ow! I think it'll probably be a good fight, but I still see Rick Swan winning that one. Then again, you never know. Get off! Oh, you were, Blake?
Final battle. Fight.
Come on. Ow! If I was an acting student, I probably would have tried out as well. But I'm not. I'm a tech theater student. Meaning that I'd be the guy in charge of like the lights or the sound or the what have you. Not costumes, because I can't make costumes for crap. Oh, damn it! Oh, guess I'll try again. Oh, I didn't know that, Ken.
Battle 1. Fight.
Can you let me attack, sir, please? There we go.
Battle 2. Fight.
To be honest, I haven't really watched much Power Rangers. Oh shit!
Watch closely.
Oh crap! Oh!
Specialty. You're finished.
Oh fuck! Back off! Yeah, I think I've got enough charge. Or at least it'll last me a little bit. Alright, please tell me this is where I rescue Tira, and I don't have her even though she is the pre-order bonus for this game. Luckily, I hadn't drawn the attention of anyone else. After I subdued the sentry, oh okay, I demand he tell me everything he knew. They don't tell me nothing. I'm just one of the board of passengers hired lackeys. What brings you here? Revenge? Did they kill your family or something? Or you're being offered a pretty penny to take them down? Doesn't matter, I guess. This is just one hideout of many. Wherever you're going ain't even here. So the castle was a hideout for a group of assassins, the Bird of Passage, which means that scream I heard. Oh, cool. I knocked the sentry unconscious, tied him up, and rolled into the thicket. I had to sneak into the castle without being seen. I'll get to 46 soon. Oh no. I deal with the ancients. Oh, check out this one. At last the trees broke into a wide clearing. So who do you think is going to be #1 contender for the tag titles? Well, I'm not sure. I still think it might be Galactic Chaos, but I'm starting to feel like maybe the reason why we're going up against MCon and Diamond Knight might be because... I don't know why, actually. I think we're just there, probably as a little proving ground match. The trees broke into a wide clearing, and in the center was a great stone carved with decorative symbols. Callisto.
Oh, here we are. That's the ancient altar I was looking for. I'll put this on top and...
Lieselot pulled out an ore... I can't speak this morning. Lieselot poured an odd powder onto the altar and set it alight, sending a foul-smelling purplish smoke into the air.
According to the marvelous old text passed down through the Crown family, this beacon will summon the Hidden Village clan after 7 days have passed. We need to keep the fire going till they show up, so we'll have to take turns tending it. Oh, it's been 7 days. Let's keep the fire...
Nope, Sami Zayn, all because of a fucking haluva kick. How long do you intend to linger here? There was a young man standing behind Lieselot. It was likely his gaze we felt all this time. His clothing was not at all similar to that of the villages nearby.
Where do you come from? Are you lost by any chance?
I am Omid, warrior of the Hidden Village. Why are you trespassing into our forest?
Ah, you're from the Hidden Village. Of course. Seriously?
Judging someone on appearance alone, are you? I can see why the elders hate outsiders so much. You summon your senior and yet dare to doubt me? As I was wondering who the senior was, Lieselot spoke again.
Now that I think about it, the text did mention that the people of the Hidden Village clan had extremely long lifespan. So, forgive me, Sir Omid.
I do not deign to speak with pitiful fools. If you will not leave on your own, then I will drive you away by force. I gotta mention the haluva kick. That is a pretty devastating move. If only WWE let him keep that brainbuster off the turnbuckle that he used to do in the indies as El Generico. Ooh, man, Sami Zayn would have been really on a roll in real life. Whoa, I was not expecting that. Oh no, you got me. You're so strong. As I looked on, perplexed by Omid's obviously feigned defeat, he whispered to us. Play along, the elders are watching.
We come to you in peace.
The next SSW pay-per-view is actually a Kumite pay-per-view. December Decimation.
We only wish permission to pass through the forest to maintain trade with other villages. We promise not to disturb you, so please permit us that.
After Lieselot delivered her speech to the forest, Omid spoke again. Listen, everyone. They are strong, and they followed the laws for a full week. Don't they deserve at least this? Omid's voice was swallowed by the silence among the trees. Before too long, an arrow shot out from the shadows and landed at Lieselot's foot. Most likely, Blake.
Oh, there's a note attached. Let's see. Provide 1 sack of sugar on each new road as tribute, and those who have been granted permission may pass. Outsiders may not speak to the people of the Hidden Village clan. Very well, it's a deal.
But here's the deal about Kumite. It's partially because there is no logic, because fuck logic, it's Kumite. But because there really are no set storylines in that promotion, whoever loses a title bout, hey Blade, must go to the back of the line and step aside for new contenders. The road was on its way to being built. Life in the village would soon improve.
Your soul surges
46. And I got beef jerky. Fiendorf is leveled up. Wait, Fiendorf? What does that have involved there? I'm going to continue my expedition. I'm going to move. Right then. Yeah. It looked as though there were trouble up on the road ahead. As I got closer, I noticed two young men attempting to pull what appeared to be a merchant from his carriage. Probably either Ricochet or Corbin. What are you doing? Stop! We recognize that crest, you royal lapdog. You're bleeding us dry and getting fat on what you take from us. Because of you filthy merchants and aristocrats, we commoners don't have enough money for food. But here, you know, we're reasonable people. You leave this carriage and your cargo here, and we'll let you escape with your life. How dare you, little thugs! Why do you think I... Shut your trap, you dirty miser. Enraged, the two knocked the merchant unconscious. It was then that I decided to intervene. I stepped in front of the two men. Hey, what? You here to save this guy or something? In that case, you're an enemy to Schwarzwind. Whatever the hell that means. Alright then. Bring it on. Oh, so Robert Roode won. Okay. Well, you know, speaking of Robert Roode, while we're on topic on that, you guys think that maybe he'll actually be... Wow. Think he'll actually be able to do something now that he's no longer tag teaming with Chad Gable? Schwarzwind can kiss my ass. That was a double perfect battle. The two men who called themselves members of the Schwarzwind put up quite a fight. No, they didn't. But in the end, I was able to incapacitate them. As I contemplated what to do with them, I was approached by a group of 3 people. I'm sorry to trouble you, but would you mind handing those 2 fools over to us? The likely leader of the group, a young woman, stepped forward to introduce herself. My name is Celia. These 2 men are former comrades of mine. After leading our group, they've been causing trouble and sullying the good name of Schwarzwind. We came here to put an end to that. They're idiots, that's for sure, but I'm to blame for not keeping a tighter leash on them. I intend to take them back and ensure they get a proper punishment, so if you wouldn't mind... I agreed to the young woman's passionate plea and stepped away from the 2 men. Thank you. I apologize for the trouble I caused you. I was curious as to what kind of group Schwarzwind was. When I asked the young woman, she quickly looked away. I'm grateful you didn't take the lives of these men, but our group is a separate matter altogether. If you truly want to know more about us, you'll have to come to our headquarters. The young woman proceeded to tell me the location of the group's base of operations, then carted away the 2 unconscious men. I mean, Robert Roode was able to put away Ricochet very quickly a couple weeks ago. Alright, Ivy, talk to us. My sword whispered that someone unique was near. I suppose that was you. Just yesterday, I accepted a job in the army of Wolfcrone, a small nation between the Holy Roman Empire and the Kingdom of France. They want me to hunt down remnants of the Covenant shield. Bliss? Among my orders, I found a document describing a woman wielding a strange sword. Apparently, she called herself Ivy. So Wolfcrone is moving against the stragglers and malfested trash, I see. They're certainly wasting no time. And you must be the bounty hunter they hired to deal with me. I have severed all ties with the night and demons. Then again, I doubt you'll accept that, or that my past transgressions will be forgiven so easily. I stared at her in silence as she smirked. I suppose this is the fate of those who dance to Soul Edge's tune. Very well, Hunter. Claim your prize if you can. Hey, I finally got one. I know one thing, when Double or Nothing comes out on Fight TV, I'm gonna give it a good watch. Some are saying it's probably gonna flop within its first year, but I think it might actually have a chance to be good. Real quick, how do I soul charge? I forgot. Dude, can somebody tell me how to soul charge? Come on.
Let's have some fun.
Where's Oh, this is gonna be a bitch. Bring it, bitch!
I'll humor you.
Just die!
And there's no ring out.
Just stop!
Is that it?
Let's have some fun! Just stop!
I've had enough of this.
Fight!
Be gone! Behave! I'll make you submit! Enjoy your treat!
Alright, how is anyone supposed to do this?
You missed your chance for mercy.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest. Battle 1. Fight!
Now sin! Burning sinner!
Okay, this is bullshit.
Battle 2. Fight! Let's have some fun! Just stop!
Oh, you bitch!
What?
Now sin! Burning sinner!
Motherfucker!
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
You can fuck right off, Ivy. Oh, you can do your opponent, but only if you have a soul critical edge on. Well, guess what? You activate it, she backs away, and every hit she lands on you depletes the gauge. I can fuck right off. Alright, Siegfried, I know it's you. Sensing someone linked to the swords, I made my way towards the distant mountains. Hearing the sounds of battle, I crept forward carefully till I saw two warriors engaged in battle. Yep, Siegfried. A man holding a gigantic sword cut down his opponent, a swordsman in red armor. The victor stared down at the fallen with a dark look on his face. Damn you to hell, nightmare. Cursing his killer with his final breath, the man in red armor passed away. The surviving swordsman turned towards where I'd concealed myself, his massive sword held at the ready. You there. It's no use hiding. Show yourself. I stepped into the open and approached the man, explained that I wished to fight and to obtain the power he needed to prevent a great disaster. He responded with a frown. Prevent a disaster? What sort of... Oh, wait. I sense you have a connection to the sword. No, it's more than that. Very well. I will see for myself what the strange power I sense from you is. Let the fight begin. SmackDown's gonna need to save that Money in the Bank match.
Battle 1. Fight!
Ow!
For face here. This
Ow!
Battle 2. Fight!
Watch it beat Nia Jax. You know she's on injury, right? So apparently in your universe, she must be fighting through the pain.
Battle 3. Fight! Ready?
Riot 1. The fight with the man awakened memories of a deadly battle for control of Soul Edge. Huh. The man stumbled and lowered his sword, lifting his hand as if he were dizzy. Why do my memories haunt me again? Did you get what you came for? Soul Edge must be suppressed. I asked the man why his opponent had called him Nightmare. Because that is who I am. I had to steal away Sword Edge, even if it means I must pay for my sins for all eternity. Without another word, the man turned his back to me and strode off into the forest. I called for him to stop, but he ignored me. Well, fuck you too, Siegfried. No 47 just yet. Let's just continue on with the main quest. 1587. I'm gonna end the expedition right there. Wait, yeah. What do they got? Any more than that, game. So we're back in... Oh, we're in Ostransburg. Well, first a deep ravine. As I walked through the thick forest surrounding Ostransburg Castle, I came across a seemingly bottomless chasm. Walking alongside it, I found traces of battle. Fallen trees, churned earth, and the corpses of lizard men. As I continued on, the signs of fighting grew fiercer. Rollins. What on earth could have happened? It is then I heard voices out not too far away. This must be a piece of Astaroth. To think that this could have happened to that brute. We may never create a golem as perfect as he again, but at the very least we must find his divine core and bring it back with us. Peering from behind a tree, I spied 2 priests examining the ground. 2 lizardmen accompanied them. Most likely the comrades of the corpses I'd seen. Suddenly the lizardmen screeched in my direction. I've been spotted. Who goes there? Oh great, I think we have a horde battle on our hands. I predict also a curb stomp to EC3. Hey lizardman, do you want to face me? Do you know what steel tastes like? Ow! Ow! Okay. Yeah, I'm not good at this. Meow. Bring it, priest. You are the priest, and you are just dead. Alright, one more priest. Ow, ow. Die. By the way, Ken, I believe though it might not be for the next SSW pay-per-view, but Diamond Knight told me that he and MCon challenged you and Ricardo for his titles on one condition. If you lose, there goes your only chance as long as they're champion. I looked at what the priest had been examining. It was a bluish arm too big to be a human's and covered in unusual cracks. Nearby, a large axe was embedded in a tree. Who could have defeated that monster? Suddenly, a strange urge to check the ravine overwhelmed me. Looking down, I saw something while snagged on a cleft's wall far below. I strained my eyes and saw it was a tattered white cloth covered in blood. Then I realized I was looking at Maxi's jacket. Oh, so McIntyre fought twice, huh? Lashley. As I leaned forward to see if I could spot Maxi himself, a malicious presence approached me from behind. By the time I realized I was under attack, it was too late. Something pushed me from behind, and as I plummeted down into the rocky depths, the last thing I remember seeing was a bloodied lizardman into Razine's lip, screeching victoriously. When I opened my eyes, I found myself in a dimly lit cave. The burbling of a river and the crackling of a fire filled the air. Enjoy your sleep? You know, I catch a lot of fish here, but you're the second person I've hoped to know. I turned my head towards the voice and saw an old man sitting by the campfire. He wore unusual clothing and religious paraphernalia was hanging from his waist. Perhaps he was a shaman or a cleric of some sort. But yeah, Ken, how about that? Dominite says that at the next SSW pay-per-view after this one, you and Ricardo y El Jefe, face MCon and Diamond Knight with one condition. If Diamond Knight and MCon win, then until the titles change hands to somebody else, you guys cannot go for the titles again. The river flows from the base of a mountain a short distance here. That's where you washed in from. I looked you over and you seem to have no major injuries. How do you feel? I told him I was fine and thanked him, then asked him about the other person he'd found. He said he'd discovered a badly wounded man not long ago. His injury so severe he had lost the use of his limbs. Realizing he needed specialized help, the old man took him to a doctor in a village a short distance away. However, he had yet to receive word if the injured man had awoken. McIntyre. For now, he needs more rest than anything. I have a feeling he'll wake up and walk from the village on his own 2 feet. It'd be wiser of you to give time to recover. His gentle words hanging in the air, the old man made his way out of the cave. Where the hell am I?
Your soul.
That was Diamond Knight who made the deal, actually. But I see what you're saying. Now we're in Strasbourg. I traveled long and far and battled a number of skilled warriors by the time a messenger from Azwel found me. Hey, Amcon. Natalie and Dion wanted to meet, so I set off without delay. Azwel had begun gathering its forces near Strasbourg Castle. I glanced over my shoulder to see Zasalam staring at me intently. As always, he had simply appeared out of thin air. Your destiny has become closely entwined with the swords. Whether your connection is strong enough to master the blades, I do not know, but you should be able to retrieve one from the astral chaos. Temporarily, at least. But before you do, with deadly silence, Zasalam readied his enormous blade. He only fought twice, I said. McIntyre faces... Yeah, I did. I got confused. This is your final test. Show me your power. Even if you can claim one of the swords, you will die if you are unable to master it. Well, great, I gotta take on Mystic Scythe dude. Hey, Blade. Zasalamo. You sent me on this journey, and now you challenge me. By the way, Amcon, you'll notice earlier in this video... Oh, hey, cool. Yeah, Amcon, you'll notice earlier in this video, there was a challenge where I had to go up against Ivy with a BS stipulation. Only when I go into my critical soul mode will those attacks actually do damage. While her attacks, full power. You need to do better than that, Zasalamo.
Battle 2. Fight.
Ow! Ow. Mahon came, most likely. Yeah, I did. I just responded to your comment, Ken. Oh crap. My controller's gone. Gonna have to get up close again. There we go. Ow. Time to die. That was not that hard at all. So yeah, Mahon came. You have promise. Whatever you drew, the spirit sword or the cursed sword, you have but one chance to use it. Do not waste it. You did? I parted with Zasalamo and made his way to meet Natalie and Dion. My favorite word. I was ready to summon one of the swords from the astral chaos. My goal was clear. Defeat Azwel. You fucking cockwomble! Cockwomble. I've honestly never heard that one before, Amcon. When I arrived at the fourth by Strasbourg Castle, Dion and Natalie were just finishing their preparations. The bitch Primo knocked off Mahal of the ring. You made it just in time, Sky. Our allies are in position, and Azwel is about to launch its full-scale assault on the castle. Our information tells us the ceremony will be in a large chamber called the Hall of the Chosen. That is where Azwel must be. Sky, you need not await our orders. Azwel is too powerful to defeat with mere stratagems or tricks, so when you see an opportunity to strike him down, take it. Diamond Knight showed me it the other day. Oh, he did? What'd you think? Win or lose, this will be our final battle with that madman. If you are ready, let us know. I guess we made it to the final battle. Strasbourg Castle was filled with the clash and clamor of battle. Everywhere I looked, groups of Azwel soldiers fought desperately against the qualifiers. Before I knew it, I had lost sight of Dion and Natalie in the fray. Then Mahal just backed down as Dane left Dane behind him. Yeah, cockwomble! I guess that's probably some sort of British-Irish insult. Yes, Uncon? As I made my way upstairs, the sounds of battle grew dim. Eventually, only the sounds of my footsteps echoed through the silent halls. The Hall of the Chosen was just ahead. The Hall of the Chosen was nothing like I imagined. Large gaps in the crumbling castle walls let in the quiet, silvery light of the moon, illuminating Azwel. He turned to face me as I entered, spreading his arms wide. That was very rude of you to keep me waiting, my friend, but I knew you would come. I say it with wonder. Well, I mean, I think the way they spelled it out, it'd be impossible to say it in a British-Irish accent. A cockwomble? I looked around, but it was just the two of us. Relax, it is just the two of us. No one will disturb us. The others have their hands full downstairs. But it is such a tragedy they are killing each other over this, is it not? Kairi Zane, yay! It appeared the ceremony had yet to begun. I needed to act fast. I readied my weapon, and Azwel's grin broadened. My, how strong you become. I knew it. You're perfect. For you to make it this far shows how clear to the gods you are. Seeing the puzzlement in my face, Azwel sighed and wagged his finger in disapproval. Think for a moment. What do we need to create the ultimate seed? Firstly, we take the power of the spirit and cursed swords. Then we mix the energy of the heavens, today's celestial spectacle, and the energy of the earth, the ley lines. Even though fools of the evil organization have no doubt figured that out, even without my research notes. However, that alone is not enough. Why could destroy a country or two, but that's boring. We are aiming to change the very world, my dear. We are still missing one key component. And what is it that we lack? Something to create an enormous wave of energy. Something that can absorb power, amplify it, and loose it with exponentially greater force. In other words, you! Yay! To my surprise, Azwel pointed at me. Kairi Zane, that's who I predict, Ken. Cool, your all videos working, MCon. The moment I laid my eyes on you, I knew you were the one. A human who was able to absorb the power of the astral fissures. A human who could even claim the power of the astral chaos. However, when we first met, you were still too weak for my needs, so I allowed you to live, knowing you would one day become more powerful eventually. I bided my time until the day we would meet again, and here you are. Everything has led up to this one perfect moment. Today, you and I are part of a beautiful miracle. I'm getting weird vibes from you, Azwel, and I don't like it. Azwel lifted his two swords menacingly. And I don't like it because you're about to kill me! All that remains now is to force the power of these blades to resonate with the power inside you. Chaotic energy in the might of these swords will intertwine, amplify, and burst forth. Then and only then will the ultimate seed come into being and cleanse this world. Though you will most likely die in the process, your death will not be in vain. You will be the stepping stone for humanity's great evolution. Oh, what a glorious, happy fate. Oh no, don't tell me you think to resist. Fret not, I will give you pure ecstasy, that I promise you. All I have to do is impale you on these swords and my plan will succeed. So come, let the finale commence. I guess this is it, and I'm not expecting an easy fight.
Battle 1. Fight! Let us guide the human race together! Battle 2. Fight!
If this is supposed to be the final battle, why is it not that hard? See, I got a perfect on the final battle.
To reach my goal, fight!
Fuck your goal, Azwel. You're creepy.
Why do you resist?
Time to die. Oh, damn it. You are the one who gets impaled as well. The other 4 men are Woods, Ali, Owens, and Sullivan. Yes, I think this is it.
You have begun to change. I knew you would not disappoint. In that case, I shall have to show you the ace up my sleeve.
Oh shit. I mean, we're not done? I should have known.
I will not be defeated. Using you as the key, I will save the human race. I am so close, so very close to the moment my beloved humans shall be freed from their cruel fate.
What?
Let's be done with this. Will you stop me and emerge
Oh, I
victorious?
see you've awakened.
Or shall I claim victory and lead humanity to a new
He has
era?
ascended!
With all my might, I shall make you mine!
Ah, shit. Please, I want to protect Mustafa Ali.
Your soul surges in your body.
I really do want to protect Mustafa Ali. Journey's End, level 55. Ah, shit. It's permanently soul charged in there. Well, let's just see how hard it is first. If it's too hard, I'm gonna have to level up once more. Oh, my eye. Even if we don't reach the hour mark, I'm most likely going to end this episode shortly after this fight.
The old era has ended. A new age begins.
Wow, you did not charge at all, controller. I'm very proud of you. Just charge already, you piece of shit! There we go. Ow!
How cathartic.
That's one round. Alright, see you, Ken.
It's not a duel. Be careful. Weapon arts.
One.
Not to reach my goal. Fight.
The goal can fuck right off. Ow. You are the one who gets impaled again. Great. Now I think we're done.
shall free humanity.
Or you were not.
From the binds of fate.
Again, you were. Aw, shit. Oh god, it's the SoulCalibur. And there you go.
You are the one I sought.
And now you're dead. I literally pulled that sword out of my stomach. Fucking ow! The torrent of light consumed my body, and I began to slip into unconsciousness. It was finally time to die. But I was ready to accept my fate, no longer afraid of the cold hand of death. The ultimate seed was no more. I had played my part. When I opened my eyes, I was in the ruins of Ostrainsburg Castle. Our victory was a narrow one indeed, but Azwel's schemes have come to nothing. Zasalamo was standing by my side, and a hushed silence surrounded us. I thanked him for everything he had done for me, and asked him what he would do next. I shall continue to observe the world. I wish to see what the future that begins today holds. Be proud, Sky. You've not only saved yourself, but the world. I parted ways with Zasalamo at the castle, and soon ran to Dion and Natalie. Sky, we were ready to give up. We searched the castle but found no sign of you, Azwel, or any fragment of the spirit sword. What happened? Were you able to defeat Azwel? I nodded and explained everything that had happened. Incredible. You've done a great deed today. We have seen no evidence of the ultimate seed in our end. Though we are still investigating, I believe we can rest easy for now. Some of the qualifiers still remain, but we have cut off the serpent's head. They should be easy to take care of. Thank you, Sky. We would like to continue working with you. If we discover any new information you could use, we will send a messenger. The location of astral fissures, for example. Or Garo. Enough talking. You must go, Dion. Indeed. Farewell, Sky. Thank you again for all you have done. As my journey came to an end, I reflected on everything that had happened. Though I had started on fighting for my life, I ended up fighting to protect the world. I thought about what I had achieved and where fate had led me. If I had fulfilled my purpose, what should I do next? I cannot decide just yet. For now, I would rest and ready myself for the next journey. Well, that's the main story of the Libra of Soul completed.
Your soul surges in your body.
I mastered the Mitsurugi style. Well, hold on. There's one more fragment left. After Azwel's defeat, I managed to get mixed up in all sorts of wild adventures. A long time passed in what seemed to be a blink of an eye. But on all my travels, there was one thing I could not get out of my mind. Gro. What had happened to him? Is he even still alive? I realized it was time for me to embark on another journey. I thought back to what happened that day. Gro had fallen into a ravine with Azwel, but Azwel had survived, so it was possible that Gro had too. But even if he were still alive, it was likely that the malfestation had grown far worse. Gro knew exactly how far he could safely push the limits of the malfested powers within him. However, when the time came, he was purposely went beyond him. His words echoed in my mind. I know that my mind will survive if I harness my complete power. The thought depressed me. If that is what had become with him, it was up to me to keep his promise. I spoke to robbers, bounty hunters, and others who made a living in the shadows, all in the hopes of finding clues of Gro's whereabouts. What was the previous match? Yeah, that'd be the Black Demon. You know, he's kind of like that Azura Knight from the way back. I kept well away, not worth the bounty money if you ask me. Elusive, cruel, devilishly fast, and wilier than a fox. None would have survived long enough to even get a good look at him. We got an unspoken rule in shadows. Some things you just don't do, no matter how much money is on the table. Not unless you got a death wish anyway. Huh? Where is he? Hell if I know. If I did, I'd make a quick buck selling the info to some rich goody two-shoes who'd want to play hero. Or even listening to me. But we already established that the Cologne's one. The Black Demon. This is the first lead with potential I'd come across. Perhaps this would put me on a path to finding Grow. I thought about my next move. There was a limit to what I could accomplish alone. I needed help, and the only option I saw was the Azwel organization. I couldn't be sure if the lead was solid. However, this Black Demon definitely sounded like an outsider, so I felt like I could be onto something. Natalie and Dion had told me if they had any information they'd send a messenger. But what was the point of waiting? If my travels would tell me anything, it's that I needed to take the initiative to get anything done. So I decided to contact Azwel through a secret channel they had provided for me, just in case. Lynch. Want to cancel one more. Traveling by yourself is a lovely thing. Following the instructions I've been given, I made my way to the outskirts of town and stood there with an incense burner. Soon an agent from the Azwel organization appeared and guided me to the organization's hideout. Sky, we were expecting you. It's been a while. Dion and Allie are waiting for me. Apparently, Azwel had been keeping close tabs on my movements, and they knew I was coming. When I told them what I was doing and about this Black Demon, Dion felt silent for some time. Naturally, we've been searching to Grow, but to no avail. Additionally, it's been difficult to continue our search. Even our organization is fractious at times. Grow has been judged to be an outsider, but we are divided on how he should be dealt with. Azwel does not compromise regarding outsiders. However, Grow served us for many years, and his contribution to fight against Azwel made him a hero. Many of us believe it was too soon to pass judgment on him, and so our investigations have stalled while we bicker on what we to do. And besides, we don't even know if he's still alive. I asked him why they thought about the rumor I heard. Well, we heard those rumors as well. However, we don't know if it's indeed an outsider, and we've yet to organize an investigation. And we have no reason to believe this Black Demon is Grow either. However, if you're willing to help us with a little task, we can mobilize some of our agents to gather information on it in return. I had no problem helping them, but needed to know what that entailed. It's the Astral Fissures. Not all have been dealt with. We are working to take care of them ourselves, but you are the most efficient way of doing what we know of. Murphy, as ever, our numbers are few. You know you no longer require the power of the fissures, but if you aid us, we will aid you in return. After some thought, I agreed to help. Then it was settled. I shall tell you the location of an astral fissure. You can handle it yourself, I presume. I gave a small nod, and Dion told me the information I needed. So, I've got the information, and there's the fissure. But I'm going to end the SoulCalibur Travels here for now. So, Sky/Mike signing off. Yep, if you've entered to a casino, don't deal with the devil. See you later.